Alright, my name is Evan Lalka. I'm in FOP, my third month, with course instructor Javier Rivera. I am doing my physics podcast on sound and sound waves and how a microphone, condenser microphone, picks up sound, and how if I have phantom power supply amp that powers the microphone and allows the microphone to pick up the sound waves and turn it into an electrical signal that allows the sound to be displayed digitally over a computer database and allows you to mess with and listen and alter. But I'm going to show you how if the microphone is turned up too loud, then it picks up lower and higher frequencies and more room noise, and thus jumbles how sound comes across. I'm going to let you hear. I'm going to play different things I record at different levels, sound levels, different sounds replayed back in decibels, and some will be higher than others, and then you'll get clipping in a audio track. If the microphone's too loud, basically it means that your vocals are unclear. And in our recording arts degree, we learned that that's not what you want if you want to become a successful producer. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how guess that basically microphones and sound waves correlate, and how a microphone being up turned too loud will allow more frequencies to come in the microphone, thus jumbling sound. So basically this is how you would become a successful producer. I'm going to go ahead and start off and let you know sound is a mechanical wave that's an oscillation of pressure and transmitted through a medium, whether that be air, liquid, solid, and it's composed of varying frequencies, and that's what I'm going to show how the frequency levels can change. Sound waves can be longitudinal or transverse, as we've learned. I'm going to be looking at longitudinal waves today. Sound travels at approximately 340 meters per second in air, around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The hotter the air, obviously, the faster the sound will travel. So that also has a, factor in sound too, but in this example it won't play a factor. I have a condenser microphone that I showed you, and I'm going to be showing you basically the difference of sound waves. Condenser microphones like this. I don't know if you can tell. That's back, it's slanted like that, so when I stand over it, while I'm looking at the microphone, stand over it, I don't need to turn the bass up on the program I'm recording with, because it'll already pick up my lower vocals. That also goes into sound and how sound and microphones correlate, and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and set up, plug in my amp to the computer. I'm going to be using headphones as well to drown out room noise. Right now, the microphone is set up at my level. You have to perform mic checks on different people that use a microphone to basically fix this problem that I'm about to demonstrate, and how if you don't mic check somebody, then the microphone's not good with their voice, so when they record, it's not going to be as clear as it could be and sound as good as it could. And that's usually because the microphone's too loud or too low, and so it doesn't pick up the sound at all. But that's a pretty easy fix. Turn it up. Fun physics fact: microphones act like a transducer, a transformer, and they turn mechanical energy into electrical energy, and that's what you're about to see. My sound waves in this closet. The closet helps so the microphone doesn't pick up room noise outside, just air conditioning, things like that. Also, you can see this material. It's not styrofoam. It's a weird material. It's almost like nylon, but that knocks out sound noise pretty good. Picks up all the vocal reflection. All right. I'm going to go ahead and set myself up here. So this is the microphone. Alright. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and play this back. Let you hear that. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. And there, my voice is clear. You can hear I say mic check 1, 2, 1, 2 very easily. Yes, not the most exciting. Sorry, I couldn't get the music working, so I couldn't rap for you. But yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm about to do. Right here on this amp runs on different channels. This is the channel I'm using just for one microphone. So if that's turned off all the way too loud, all the way up. So basically right now as I'm talking, I can even see, if I could have the computer look at itself, I can show you that the volume meter, even just by me talking, the microphone's picking up so much, it's just automatically going from green to red, which means that it's way too loud, it's picking up way too much noise, way too much room noise. I mean, even the sound of silence, if you will, is being picked up by the microphone. Microphones are actually very, very, very complex, can hear lots of different frequencies of sound, and that's what I'm about to show you how that can be a problem. Plug myself back in, and here we go. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, the sound wave I just recorded is my other sound wave I recorded. The first example. Each different sound wave bite is separated, so you can see the separation between what I say, between different words that I say, and that allows for it to be clear. One I just recorded is just a big single block, and that means that it just basically got overridden with noise, and it just kind of showed up as it's just a there on the lines. And that's not what you want at all. That's not clear. It's going to sound bad. It's going to have a lot of clipping, and I'm going to go ahead and play that. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now granted that might not have been very loud, however, you can even hear, and just how soft that is. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can even hear that. You can hear the distortion. You can hear the buzzing in the background, and just like the sound of silence. And it's nothing. That's not what you want. If I was recording something very long, everything would be like that. Parts where I shouted. I mean, I talked very quietly. I mean, when I have people in here recording, some of them yell, some of them are quiet, granted, but a lot of them are yelling, you know, rapping or singing or into the microphone. And when you're doing that, when you hit high notes and stuff like that, or very low notes, I mean, it's going to be, the sound waves will be all over the place. I mean, back and forth, very, very complex waves. And that's not what you want. And so this is an example. Basically, if you had microphone at the right level, the microphone basically would be recording all the frequencies you want. People can only hear, you know, such high frequencies or such low frequencies, and you basically want to use the microphone for, you know, something to be most beneficial. So you're recording what people are actually going to be listening to, what's going to make it sound good, what's going to reduce noise, pick up the lows when you want lows, the highs when you want highs, but not pick up things that are too high or too low. And that concludes my project.